This is my new laser printer that I got yesterday. It's key operated. At the moment it's on, as you can see. You can't see the beam unless it's dark. I can just about see it, but it doesn't really show in light, just the big long beam there. It points up a really long way into the night sky, which is really good. It comes with this shitty, dangerous power adapter, but I'm not using it because the UK plug, you can have a special hack where you can plug in a European plug into it by getting a screwdriver and pushing down that flap in the earth pin and then plugging it in with your second hand. You can't do it with one hand because it's a bit difficult. Now, get a flathead screwdriver, push down that knob and it will push down these flaps and will have a neutral. This style of plug has been going on around for many years. It takes a 18650 battery, like you find in your laptops battery packs. I'm gonna try and I'll put it down whilst I turn it off. There we are, it's off. I'll show you the battery. It's a generic 18650 battery from China. Alright. Not sure what that says. I'm not sure whether it's a C or a K. It's a BRC 18650, 4800 milliamps an hour, 3.7 volts lithium ion, which this is bigger than nickel metal hydride or nickel cadmium. And to put it in the battery charge, it just goes in, fits in, just fits in. You can do it one-handed, but it's a bit difficult. Shoot. It's a bit difficult, so I'm going to unplug it, put the camera down, place the flap up. There we are. It's in. There you are, and it's showing green when you put it in. It doesn't fit very well in this charger, but should be fine. So basically you just lift it up, pop in, and it's in. I don't know why it doesn't like to fit in. There we are. It usually fits in when it just, this flaps down and plugs into your plug, the way I showed you, the UK plug. For ease, I'm going to use this adapter. So you plug in the adapter, turn it on, then it's quite sensitive, is the flap up mechanism. And it goes red to let you know it's charging. Green, I think, to either let you know it's charged, or no, it's to let you know it's making a connection with the battery. Yes, I have tested it because it is Chinese and I wasn't sure whether it would be safe, so I electrically safety checked it. There you are, it's in, using the export only adapter. Alright. This is the point itself. It came with a star adapter, which is downstairs and I can't be asked to go and get it. I'll probably show you in another video. But there's a option, if you unscrew this bit, it is an option just to have triple A's or double A's, alright? So it will be a lot smaller, but rechargeable batteries are better because then it saves you having to replace them ever so often. With rechargeables you can just recharge them. It's a lithium-ion battery. Lithium-ion is a good battery because they tend to last a lot longer than nickel metal hydride. It says on it. I will just take it out, turn it off, it turns green. Okay. Scott says low self-discharge. Got re/discharge and protection circuit. That means you can't over discharge it, I think, or recharge it. Low discharge rate, no memory effect, low recurring operation cost, short circuit and overcurrent protection, shelf life around 10 years. That means if you leave it unused for 10 years, it should last up to 10 years. Environmental friendly, plus and minus. I've just put it down so I can put the 18650 battery in. You place the battery in so the positive of the battery faces towards you, like that. Right, and you pop on the lid, which is also the key switch. Alright, I will just put it down again, sorry, so I can put the lid back on. As you can tell, this is sometimes this laser pointer has to have you know, two hands. Sorry, I've had it upside down and with my finger over. So I've got the spare key. It came with two keys. One is on my key ring, and one I've just kept spare in my dad's key pot. Alright. To turn it on, you basically put in the key, turn it to green. Alright. I will try and show you, but it may be hard. Doing it one-handed. Alright. You pop it in. Barry Art's in, then you twist it. I've never done this one-handed, and you sorry, I'm gonna have to hold it. Then you twist it like that, and it goes into green. Alright, that means it's active. And take the key out. So you are, it's active. It's really cool in a dark room. On the charger, I couldn't be bothered waiting for the laser to engrave it, so I've engraved with a knife, right, my initials. Right, it's got an light. I'm not sure whether it will be LED or not. It's quite a good charger actually. In total I paid £6.58. I think that's right. And double insulated, so it's class 2. It's output 3.7 volt, 450 milliamps. End of charge voltage 4.2. And a funny symbol, whatever that funny symbol means. If you can tell me if my camera will want to focus. Can you tell me what is that small symbol next to the 2 with a straight line up and 2 lines, one across the top and one across the middle? Right, I'm not sure what that means. And so, if you could tell me, that would be great. Lithium-ion battery charger, just a cheap generic battery charger, what fits one single battery, right? So yeah, I think this would be able to fit rechargeable lithium AA's, rechargeable lithium AAA's, these, and charge them. Right, that's your adapter. Alright, well, shouldn't really be used in the UK, but I've got a safer travel adapter coming, which I will use this for the time being until my adapter comes. It's got an earth pin, you can fit in a UK plug. Look, that's around. With the dangers of this, you can plug in the neutral to the live and make this whole unit live, and I could get electrocuted, right? It's got no flaps to protect you, right? You can just plug it in, turn it on, turn on the lamp. See, told you. You can fit in a UK plug. It's a multi-way adapter. You can get this with a 2-pin, variants, with the 2-pin plug variants like Australia, USA, European Union, all sorts have 2-pin plugs, but us in the UK has a 3-pin. One thing what I have to say is the earth pin should never be sleeved. If you've got a computer lead with a half-sleeved socket on the earth pin, that means you've got a fake and it could be potentially dangerous, but on my laptop I've got that and it's fine. It works fine, but it's just a bit dangerous. It can pose a fire risk, but it's usually safe, but if it's half sleeved, it should be fine. As you can tell, the live and the neutral pins are sleeved for protection, so you don't electrocute yourself. Oh, the older plugs didn't have the sleeved. Let me show you. If these plugs hadn't been sleeved, and I plugged it in when it was turned on, and me accidentally grabbing hold of this, I would have got a nasty shock. Well, that's why they now have sleeved plugs. And yeah, and that's why they've made plugs safer these days. Back in the early days when they wasn't sleeved. I hope you found this video helpful, and that's been my video.